We learned more about the human brain in the past 2 decades than in the past 2 centuries. Much of this is readily understood, practical stuff. By the end of this 4-minute YouTube, you will know how to use some of that new knowledge to live and work smarter. You may be thinking, sure, I want to be a more effective sales rep, teacher, engineer, nurse, and so on, but I don't have time to learn brain surgeon kind of knowledge. You don't have to. You bought this classic car. The engine runs rough. You Google, study, connect with other owners, and solve the problem. You did not have to become a certified auto mechanic to get better engine performance. Similarly, you don't have to become a brain surgeon to get better brain performance. Neuroscientist Paul Nussbaum says, there is perhaps no greater untapped resource in the universe than the human brain. The brain is no longer the domain of academia and medicine. And I must add, it is our domain. So let's learn some brain basics. That 3-pound marvel between your ears contains 100 billion neurons, or brain cells. 20% of the blood pumped by your heart flows to your brain at a rate of 16 gallons per hour. It delivers glucose, nutrients, and oxygen, and flushes out carbon dioxide and other waste products. Imagine you could observe the top of your brain. You would see two symmetrical halves. While they look the same, neuroscientists discovered that they function differently. The left half operates in a verbal, logical, linear processor and symbolic manner. In contrast, the right half functions in a nonverbal, intuitive, parallel processor and emotional fashion. Unfortunately, our formal education tends to focus on the left hemisphere. By learning more about your brain, you can more effectively use both sides, become more whole-brained. Another way to view the brain's functions is to recognize that we think consciously and subconsciously. Conscious thinking means we are thinking and we know it, like you understanding what I am saying. Subconscious thinking means that we are thinking but we don't know it. You and I have no idea what is going on in our subconscious minds right now. Furthermore, the working of your conscious mind is just the tip of the iceberg. Much greater cognitive processing occurs in your subconscious mind. We should seek ways to use our conscious minds to stimulate the thinking of our much more powerful subconscious minds. That is another part of whole brain thinking. Let's strive to take a whole brain approach. When faced with an issue, problem, or opportunity, try to engage our left and right hemispheres and our conscious and subconscious minds. Fortunately, we can use many thinking and collaboration tools. Mind mapping is one whole brain tool. It works like this when used by a group that faces a challenge. The leader places an oval on a whiteboard or newsprint. He or she notes the challenge. Define, pond, problem. Then the leader asks, what does this make you think of? Within a half hour or so, the mind map appears. I facilitated mind mapping many times. This whole brain tool always works and always generates many ideas. Those ideas lead to effective, innovative, and creative solutions to challenges. For an introduction to 19 other whole brain tools, visit this website. Want to learn more about your brain and how to use a whole brain approach to living and working smarter? Then check out my book. It describes the brain and the 20 tools to help you and your team be more effective, creative, and innovative. If you have broader interests, visit my website for complimentary articles and other resources. Thank you for watching and listening.